All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Racha Kodash, double honors unto my elder apostles and my elders at Great Millstone or GMS. I want to say peace and blessings unto the hopefully elect. All right, this is the brother Atazaria from GMS Houston, and this is going to be a reply to this video, which is on the to, through, and information page. And the title of the video is Things Are Changing Fast. Okay. As you see back in the back, going cashless. Okay. And I'm going to play this video. And this is from Good Morning America. Okay. Or Morning America. Okay. News Nation. Okay. And again, make some points. All right, I'm gonna be stopping and then make some points and bring out some scriptures, and Lord willing, this will be edifying because we see exactly where this is going. Okay. This is all one step closer to the charagma. Okay, the M-O to the T to the B. Okay, Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, let me play this video. Uh-oh, it's wrong button. Salakia.
Things are changing fast in this digital world, so much so that a growing number of businesses will not even accept cash anymore. Yeah.
And you got to pay attention to the wording. Okay? Pay attention to the wording of what they're saying. Okay?
Things are changing fast in this digital world, so much so that a growing number of businesses will not even accept cash anymore.
Yeah, they are starting to set up reverse ATMs that quickly turns cash into a prepaid debit card to be used on the fly. And Dre Clark explains from New York.
Check it out. Okay? Some places ain't even accepting cash anymore. Okay? And then there's a reverse ATM that can change your cash into a card quickly, okay, for those that are on the fly. Because we are in a microwave society. That sounds good. This is a convenient society, a society based on right now, okay? I can't remember, it was some woman that said this a few years back, and I've been saying it ever since. I don't remember her name, and I may not be saying it exactly how she said it, but a society of convenience has produced a nation of impatient people, okay? They can't wait, okay? Now, one more time, people, how they say this. In this digital society.
Things are changing fast in this digital world, so much so that a growing number of businesses will not even accept cash anymore.
Yeah, they are starting to set up reverse ATMs that quickly turns cash into a prepaid debit card to be used on the fly. And Dre Clark explains from New York City. Dre, I've never heard of this. Mitch has never heard of this. What's it about?
Yeah, I never heard of it either until I read about it last night. It's relatively new, but it's slowly but surely catching on. Cash is really still king, but reverse ATMs are definitely the way of the future as more businesses look for ways to go cashless.
The way of the future. So they're telling you what they're going to do. This is how you perform a magic trick. You say, I'm going to pull a rabbit out of a hat. Then what do? You pull a rabbit out of a hat. Voila. Ta-da. You see? This is Esau's witchcraft. He's pushing this. Okay? His wine.
Here at Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, they already have machines inside the arena that can actually convert your cash into a debit card here.
Now, when you look at trends typically started in New York, then California, and then they spread to everywhere else. These are the places known for setting trends. Okay? These are the states rather that are known for starting trends, especially New York. Okay? The Empire State. Okay? Let me go back just a little bit and notice none of them had ever heard of this till he looked it up the night before. He read about it the night before. Okay? But this is catching on quickly. Okay?
Businesses look for ways to go cashless. Here at Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, they already have machines inside the arena that can actually convert your cash into a debit card here. Now, here you can see exactly how it works. You load money into a kiosk like you see here, and within seconds, you can get a receipt confirming your conversion and a prepaid active card. Many of the prepaid cards are either MasterCard or Visa, and you can use them anywhere where those cards are accepted.
Nah. All right. So what do you do with the machine once all the cash is out of circulation? Okay? Then you're turning the cash into a plastic card, which, when I think of this, I think of something like a gift card. People don't normally reload gift cards. They use them things one time and they throw them in the trash. And this is coming from we got to cut back on carbon and the carbon footprint, and we need to go electric, and we got to get away from fossil fuels and go green. But here it is, you're going to put more plastic into the ecosystem, okay? And once the cash is all gone, what you going to do with the machines? There's nothing you can do with them. Maybe get some parts off of them, and then what? They going in the dump. This man is a hypocrite, man. Okay? Let me go back just a little bit. This cat, he got a mask on, man. Come on, bro. They still doing that out there?
MasterCard or Visa, and you can use them anywhere where those cards are accepted. Some kiosks may actually charge you a $5 fee for the card.
Hold up. So they're going to charge you, okay, you got $20, you want to convert it quickly, as they said, because you doing something on the fly, as they said. You put in $20, it give you a card with $15 on it. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going.
Where those cards are accepted. Some kiosks may actually charge you a $5 fee for the card. Meanwhile, amusement parks, fast food restaurants, and many professional sports venues are already using the cash to card kiosks, and you'll start seeing more of them in airports and on college campuses. Business owners.
Yes, in airports. That way, everybody that's doing something, they can be in their face. And of course, on college campuses, where they are pushing a strong, what they call liberal agenda. Okay? This is all by design. These devils have sat in think tanks and come up, they working hard, man. They've been working hard around the clock. Okay? But we, as it says in 2 Corinthians 2:11, are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Okay? Let me read it, because I got it right here. 2 Corinthians chapter 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We see clearly what the hell is going on. All because of Yahweh Shem Yahushua giving us that spiritual eye salve, man. Okay? Let me go back just a little bit. We're gonna play it.
Meanwhile, amusement parks, fast food restaurants, and many professional sports venues are already using the cash to card kiosks, and you'll start seeing more of them in airports and on college campuses. Business owners say they like the kiosk because it helps prevent theft and robberies, and it stops the spread of germs that can really be found on a lot of money that's downright dirty. Now, many people started going cashless during the pandemic because they did not want to touch money and coins, fearing they could contract the virus.
Which was not true. Which got, oh, by the way, the WHO has just said that is no longer any kind of threat. Is done. What happened? Dr. Fauci, he's reneging on the things that he said. What happened? You see? All this push, okay? All this stuff is aiming in one direction. The charagma, okay? Money is filthy. What about your cell phone? You know how much bacteria is on the cell phone? People ain't gonna stop using cell phones. Oh, ice machines in restaurants, they said are filthier than the toilets in the bathrooms. How about that? And I'm not making this up. Anybody can look this up for themselves. Okay? Money is downright filthy. How many people go grocery shopping? Yeah, they got the little wipes sitting there by the cart. How many people actually use them wipes? Do you use wipes when you push when you touch any other surfaces that people have touched? What about the groceries you getting off the shelf? The cans and the jars and all of that. There's paper around cans. People have to put them cans on the shelf. They have to get stocked. Oh, they don't touch it as much as they touch money. Okay. If money was so dangerous, they'd have been did something about it. Yeah, I'm not taking away that it's not filthy. Yeah, it's filthy. But that is neither here nor there. We've been using money forever. One more time, we're going to get through this.
Started going cashless during the pandemic because they did not want to touch money and coins, fearing they could contract the virus. Meanwhile, cities across the country like San Francisco, D.C., Philly, and New York, they actually have bans on cashless businesses. So business owners, by law, cannot refuse to accept any cash from a customer. Also, get this, the FDIC says up to 5% of U.S. households, or 6 million Americans, are considered unbanked. That means they don't have either a checking or savings account. They prefer to deal in strictly cash. So yeah, guys, it's relatively new, but here in New York City and other places around the country, this is the way of the future. Send it back to you.
Thank you for watching. Go to
Americans are considered refused to accept any cash from a customer. Also, get this, the FDIC says up to 5% of U.S. households, or 6 million Americans, are considered unbanked.
6 million Americans, 5% of Americans, are unbanked, meaning they dealing in cash and we can't track them. You see, this whole thing is about control. That's what it's about. Because if, let's say, for instance, I go cut somebody's yard and they pay me $20, $25, okay? They pay me in cash, it's over. I go about my way, they go about my way. And it ain't no reporting. I ain't got to, nobody don't have to know. That's why when you look at money, okay? Matter of fact, let me see, I got a bill in here, a note. On the note, on a piece of money, American paper currency, it says this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. You see, they want to take away the private part, man. Okay? They want to know every little transaction that gets made and on what, by who, when, and where. It's all about control. This devil wants total control. Again, we're not ignorant to this hypocrite's devices. Okay? I keep saying hypocrite because you talking about going green, yet here it is, you making machines that produce more waste in the environment. Okay? The scriptures speak about the joy of the hypocrite being short, which I'll get that. Let's see what this is. Okay. Yeah. All right, let me play the rest of this.
Percent of U.S. households, or 6 million Americans, are considered unbanked. That means they don't have either a checking or savings account. They prefer to deal in strictly cash. So yeah, guys, it's relatively new, but here in New York City and other places around the country, this is the way of the future.
See, this is the way of the future. Here in New York, where we start trends and everybody else follows, this is the way of the future. They're telling you this is what they're gearing. This is what they're doing. This is them performing their magic. Hey, we're going to pull a rabbit out of a hat. And then they pull the rabbit out of a hat. Okay? This is the way of the future. And it's moving fast. Going cashless. Okay? Which again is all leading to the book of Revelation. Because we're talking about money. Currency. The way you buy and sell. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma. You see? That's what this is. This is aimed all towards this. Okay? That's what this is all aimed towards. That was Job 20, I think it's 25, if I'm not mistaken, when I kept speaking about it. Because again, this man is a hypocrite. And his joy is but for a moment. Let me see. Yeah. Yes, that is Job 25. I'll just read Job 25. Matter of fact, let me read 4. Job 24. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short? And he is the wicked, man. Esau, Edom is the wicked. Okay? And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. Yeah. You hypocrite. You Al Gores. Okay? Flying around in your private jets. Talking about everybody else needs to stop leaving a carbon footprint. Okay? Save the planet. Yet here it is, you putting more plastic in the earth. When already people are consuming enough plastics, ingesting enough plastics to make a credit card a week. Yeah, people ought to just swallow the money and shit out a credit card, because they got enough plastic in their system to create a credit card every week. That's why we need divine intervention, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. And again, this is just a response to things are changing fast on the to, through, and information page. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.